If you can't seem to win with your separated spouse, everything that you do is bad. Whether you try to get them back and try to make them happy, it's bad. Whether you pull away and start talking to other men or women, it's bad. And you just can't win. Watch this video. So the first thing you have to understand is that in your relationship, the level of excitement, the overall level of attraction. I'm not just talking about physical attraction. I'm talking about the overall level of emotional excitement about the relationship has dwindled to a point where they can ask for separation. And that cannot be ignored. You stopped dating at some point. The sex went away. You weren't really listening to each other. There's a disconnect in the conflict, right? You're fighting somewhere. Something has happened, right? These things have led into this place where the excitement has dwindled down to this point where they can, pull away. Now, because you've been together for a while, yes, they're not going to like it if you pull away. They might even guilt you for doing that. And you know that you can't come closer to them and try to do anything that way because that stuff doesn't work. And so you have to pick a side of the fence to err on, right? You're either going to chase them indefinitely and just spiral downwards into nothing, or you're going to catch some shit as you pull away in the opposite direction. And as a coach that puts people back together every single day, I can tell you that catching shit and erring on the side of pulling away is the favorable choice because that's how you get them back. Now, it doesn't mean that you won't talk with them. It doesn't mean that you're not going to try with them in these little moments. You can try, but you can't do it directly. You can't go to them and tell them how much you miss them and how much you want the relationship back. No, you can be playful with them in little moments around the house or when you exchange kids or the dogs or when you talk about money or whatever. In the moments you didn't go out of your way to talk to them. Part of getting somebody back is being willing to lose them. And that's what comes into play when you're catching shit for living your own life. Your ex loves you. And I say ex, maybe they're not your ex yet, but they love you and they don't want you to pull away, but they're not going to let you back in either. So you can't keep them happy while you do what's necessary. You need to show them that if they want separation, if they want a potential divorce, then the consequence of that is you living your life and you're going to drift in this direction. And it's going to feel uncomfortable for them. You might see them complain about it. And if they don't complain about it, that's fine. They're going to feel the pull of that later. But what you're not looking to do here is keep them happy. You're not looking to have a comfortable experience. You're looking to create tension by pulling away. And from that place, you can slowly start to win them over. And if you want help in your situation, comment or DM the word Benny, and I'll talk to you soon.